Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Tuesday evening session. Let's jump right into it. Start off with a little time for some free movement, just to ease some of those pockets of tension you may have built up through the day. Working to the spine, the neck, the shoulders, anything that may be calling to you. Good, very easy movement. Now taking the time to bring that into stillness. Building stillness in our comfortable seated position, cross-legged or however is best for you. Get even on the hips, tall through the torso, shoulders pulled back, feel the chest broad, creating that open airway. Eyes open or closed to your preference. And we're digging into the first few rounds of breath. Full and complete inhales and exhales completely through the nose. Using our breath as a mantra. Mantras, of course, those phrases that can keep us focused during our practice, keep us grounded during our lives. They may be simple. They may be geared towards what you're doing physically. Inhaling, 1, 2, 3. Exhaling, 1, 2, 3. They may be more focused towards the emotional, the mental side. I'm here. I'm where I need to be. I'm doing what I should be doing. So keep yourself focused on your breath. Possibly even building up a mantra for yourself. Preparing for the journey ahead. Let's just take about 1 more minute in this space. Stay tall, stay with the breath. my favorite part of practice, because I'm still thinking about you guys, even though it's been a while since I've seen you. Let's take 3 deep breaths just to bring everybody together here. So as you're ready, deepest inhale through the nose. Big exhale through the mouth. Number 2, deepest inhale. And one last time. Very good. Take a big inhale, reach both arms out to the side and up above us here. Fingertips spread wide, maybe even wiggling the fingers as we reach the top. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, simple side stretch over to the right, right hand to the ground, left arm reaches up. Feel it arc over. Feel the base of the spine stable. Feel that the hips haven't changed position at all. Keep this movement completely in the upper body. You can stay still here, just feeling the stretch from fingertips to the hips. Maybe spreading, wiggling the fingers, maybe rolling to the wrists. Perhaps bending into elbow or taking full arm circles. Free movement here. Make the practice something that works for you, completely suited towards your needs. One more big inhale. Full exhale. Next inhale, press down to the right arm, extend the torso back over the hips. Let's take this right into the twist on, or towards the left side rather. Right hand to the left knee, left hand to the ground behind you. Use the hands and arms as levers to help pull the left shoulder back, to maintain the length of the torso. And find your breath. Next inhale, back towards center, spread the arms wide and up. Take both arms out to the side and behind you, interlace fingers. Squeeze the palms together, pull the hands down towards the ground. Turn the gaze up towards the ceiling. Feel the chest pressing forward. Deepest inhale. Full exhale. Release the hands, stack the spine back over the hips, and take both arms out to the side and up. Same sequence, second side. Left hand to the ground beside you. Right arm arcs up and over the ear. Hips haven't moved at all. Base of the spine still stable. Core engagement. From the fingertips down to the right hip, we're reaching. And you can stay still or find movement. Full breath in. Exhale. Left arm straight. Spine over hips, both arms up. Take it to a twist to the right. Left hand to right knee, right hand to the ground behind you. Stack spine over hips, sit up tall, pull the right shoulder back. Deepest inhales and exhales. Full breath in. Exhale out. Turn back to center. Both arms come out and up. Both hands to the ground in front of you, coming onto hands and knees, tabletop. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Full breath in. Exhale out. And from here, we're moving right into downward facing dog, tucking chin into chest, tucking the toes, pressing against the ground, strong hands, strong arms, legs extending straight as the hips lift up. Bending into knees one at a time, just for a few moments here. Deepest inhale. Full open mouth exhale. And walking both feet forward to the front of the mat. About hips distance apart. Straighten both legs, flatten the back. Lifting up to hip height. Breathe in. Exhale, bend both knees and take a forward fold. Tuck chin into chest, point the top of your head to the ground. Big inhale, flatten the back one more time. Exhale, fold. Keep the knees bent deeply here as we slowly start to round up towards standing. Legs extend straight. Spine stacks over hips. Neck in line with the rest of the shoulders. And let's shrug shoulders up, back and down a few times. Full breath in. Exhale out. All righty. Let's jump right into our flow. This first round is going to be nice and easy. Just getting our legs prepared for the gauntlet up ahead. So as you're ready, shifting weight into the standing right leg. And start to pick the left foot up off of the ground, bending the knee. It doesn't have to be very high at all. Just coming to terms with what balance feels like on the right leg. Weight evenly distributed between the corners of the feet. Take a full breath in. Here we go. As we exhale, we're going to bring both hands down to the ground and take a big step back with the left leg. I'd like you to get the left heel stacked over the toes, right knee over the ankle, and we'll stand up into a lunge. Both arms overhead. Full breath in. Exhale, easy. Both hands cut back down to the ground. And we wiggle the left knee down to the ground. Right knee stays over ankle, no movement there. Both hands come to the right knee and lift. Torso up, stacking over hips. Stay here, supporting yourself with hands onto the knee, or lift both arms up. Enjoying low lunge, maybe looking ahead of you, maybe starting to take your gaze up towards the ceiling. Full breath in. Exhale, hands coming down, framing the right foot, and press the right leg straight, runner's lunge. Try to alternate between having the right foot flat on the ground, peeling the toes back and up. Next inhale, right knee bends over ankle once again. Stack the torso over hips, lift the arms overhead. And you can stay down. Remember, this is just our warm-up. Or you can tuck the toes on the back left foot, press the hands down, and lift the back knee up. Both arms rise. Both hands come down. And step the leg back, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Exhale out. Let's take our first vinyasa. Inhale, shoulders forward over the hands, plank position. Exhale, elbows bend straight back, brushing the rib cage as we lower down to the ground. Inhale, chest lifts up, shoulders pull back. Exhale, roll the torso back down. Tuck both toes, elbows in, palms flat, press yourself up. Exhale, back downward dog. Float the right leg back and up. And exhale, step the right foot forward, front of mat. Step the left foot forward to meet it. Straight legs flat back. And exhale, fold. Take a full breath in. And an exhale out. Inhale up to standing. Palms touch overhead, come down to the chest. Full breath. Exhale. Same sequence, second side, shifting over to the left leg. And just bending into the right knee, picking the foot up. It doesn't have to be very high at all. Once again, just getting familiar with balance. Breathe in. Exhale, both hands to the ground. Take a big step back with the right leg. Try to stack right heel over the toes, left knee over ankle to stand into our high lunge. Feeling it for a breath. Good. Breathe in. And as you exhale, set both hands down and drop the right knee to the ground as well. Left knee stays over the ankle, both hands onto the right knee as we stack spine over hips. Stay with the hands down or float yourself up. Excuse me, that's just floating the arms up into low lunge. One more inhale. Exhale, hands frame the foot, left leg straight. Once again, try to alternate toes curl up and the left foot flat on the ground. Next inhale, left knee over ankle. Both arms come up, low lunge. Option to stay here or tuck the toes on the back right foot. Lift up as you press both hands down. Both arms come up, high lunge. Exhale, both hands down. Left leg back to downward dog. And start our second vinyasa on an inhale. Shoulders forward plank. Exhale to the ground. Chest up, shoulders back. Exhale down. Palms flat, elbows in. Lift up, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg back and up. Exhale, step foot forward between the hands. And step the right foot forward. Straight legs, flatten the back on an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand yourself up straight. Palms touch and come to the chest. 3 deep rounds of breath here. All right, there's our nice warm up. Let's pick up the pace a little bit and get into it. All right, so we're starting once again, standing on the straight right leg. This time, we're bringing both hands down to the ground, and we're moving straight into standing splits. So the left leg is straight back behind us. The right leg is as straight as possible. And just to begin, we're keeping both hands to the ground. So we're just going to work this forward fold movement here. As you're ready, keep the legs in position as best you can. Take an inhale, just lift the chest up about halfway. Maybe your hands even stay to the ground. As you exhale, bring your hands a little closer to the right foot and try to fold yourself over the right leg. Inhale, lift the chest up halfway. A block is very helpful here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. And last time, forward fold. Good. Hands to the ground. Stand strong on the right leg as you take a big step back with the left foot, left leg. Once again, heels over the toes, right knee over the ankle. We're taking an inhale, lifting up into our high crescent lunge. Exhale, compose yourself. Take a full breath in. And as we exhale, we're starting to take a forward lunge here. So feel like the torso is leaning forward, trying to create one long line with the fingertips down to the left heel. Full breath in. Keep the torso, keep the legs. We're just moving the arms here. Drop them down. Reach back and up behind you. Feel the shoulder blades pulling together. Drop the arms, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, drop down, reach back and up. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, last time, reaching back and up. Inhale, drop the arms, reach forward. Good. So staying in our forward position here. So now we're going to shift forward into some version of Warrior 3. So why don't we start out in standing splits, bringing the hands back to frame the right foot, straightening the right leg. And if you can, why don't we try our first version, just lifting hands off of the ground, bringing palms together under the chest. Breathe deeply. Here we go. Next inhale, stand up straight on the right leg. Pick the left knee up in front of you. Bend it. Let's take both hands to the waist. Breathe in and out. Now, you can either stay right here. You can make hooks with the first two fingers on your left hand. Reach down and grab around the left big toe. Maybe you're staying here. Third and final option is to try and extend the left leg straight out in front of you. Try not to sacrifice that length in the torso, so we don't want you folding forward, hunching over. Try to stand up straight. Straight as possible anyway. How's one more big inhale here? Exhale, let go of the left leg. Bring both hands to the ground and take a big step back with the left leg. Step the right leg all the way back downward facing dog. Three-legged dog, lift the right leg back and up. Maybe roll into the right ankle. Maybe open up the hips. Stay there, rest on the knees, pause in downward dog, or flow through Vinyasa. Downward dog, full breath in, float the right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot forward. And step the left foot forward to meet. Straight legs flat back. Exhale, fold. And stand up tall. Palms touch and down to the chest. And out. Shifting to the standing left leg. Let's pick the right leg up. Alrighty. So same thing. This time we're bringing both hands to the ground, starting out in standing splits. Left leg straight as possible, right leg straight as possible behind us. We're finding our forward fold. Take an inhale, try to lift the chest up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, straight legs flat back. And fold. One more time, flat back. And fold. Hands to the ground. Big step back with the right leg. Right heel over the right toes. And we're lifting up high crescent lunge. Full breath in. Exhale, let's start to lunge forward with the torso. Fingertips in one long straight line to the back right heel. Keep the legs, keep the torso, just move the arms. Find an exhale, drop the arms down. Reach back and up. Inhale, down, forward and up. That's one. Two more times. Good. Next exhale, both hands to the ground. Shift forward into the standing left leg. Maybe you're here in standing splits. Maybe you're working on some version of Warrior 3. Torso in line with the right leg. All in line with the hips. And our goal in Warrior 3 is just to get the hands off the ground. A few more breaths. Very good. Next inhale, let's try to stand it all the way up. Pick the right knee up, have it bent. Hooks with the first two fingers. Reach down, try to hook around the big toe. It's option 2. And option 3 is pressing the right leg straight. Full breath in. Exhale out, folding forward, both hands to the ground. Big step back with the right leg. Big step back with the left leg. Might need a moment to lift the left leg, shake it out. Maybe you need a moment to rest. Maybe flowing through Vinyasa. Downward dog, big inhale with the left leg up. Exhale, the footsteps forward. And the right foot steps forward to meet. Straight legs flat back. And forward fold. Inhale all the way up standing. Palms touch and come down to the chest. In. Exhale out. Round 2, shifting into the standing right leg. Pick the left knee up. And here we go. Folding forward, both hands coming down, starting out in standing splits. Right leg straight as possible, left leg straight back behind us. Both hands will stay on the ground this time. As we bend into the right knee, we're also going to bend the left knee in towards center. Try to curl into a little ball here. And as you exhale, try to kick out with some energy here. Twice more. Curl in. Exhale. Inhale. Last time. Very good. Take a full breath in. And exhale. Big step back with the left leg. Take an inhale. Lift yourself up high, Crescent Lunge. Right knee over ankle, left heel over toes, both arms overhead. Breathe in. Next exhale, take a dip into the left knee. Start to bend down toward. Press both legs straight as we lift the arms up. Exhale, bend both knees. Inhale, both legs straight. And exhale, bend into both knees. Let's hover in our split squat for one breath in. Exhale. Bring both hands down to the ground. And our first Option, leaning forward into standing splits. Maybe lifting the chest so our hands can come off the ground, warrior 3. Maybe with our palms together near the chest. Maybe floating our arms out to the side. Try to pick the back left leg up. And breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Do what you need to do. Maybe you need to use the hands. Maybe you need to set the left leg down as we stand into the right leg. And bend the left knee up in front of us. Full breath in. Exhale out. So option 1 is just staying here, maybe working on that forward extension like we did in round 1. Perhaps you can take your left knee out to the left side. And option 3, maybe making those hooks again, wrapping around the big toe and pressing left leg straight. Full breath in. Exhale out. Good. Bend into the left knee, pull it back towards the center, both hands to the ground. Big step back with the left leg. Big step back to downward dog with the right leg. Take a moment to shake out the right leg as needed. And flow through Vinyasa. Optional, of course. Downward dog, full breath in. Inhale the right leg back and up. Exhale, step the foot forward. Step the left forward to meet you. Straight legs flat back. And a forward fold. Inhale, stand up tall. Palms touch overhead and come down to the chest. Full breath in and out. All right. Round 2, second side. Shifting into the left foot, left leg. Picking up the right knee. Full breath in. And exhale. Both hands come down as we fold forward. Standing splits. The right leg is straight back behind us. You can stay here or find movement. Bending into the left knee. Curling the right knee in towards center. Breathe in. Exhale. Explode back. Inhale. Come in. One more time. Breathe in. Good. Big step back with the right foot, right leg. Left knee over ankle. And take an inhale. Stand up tall. Torso over hips, arms overhead. Breathe in. Exhale. Bend into the right knee, dip down towards the ground, let the arms drop down. Inhale, both legs, both arms straight up. Exhale, dip down. Straight legs, straight arms. And last time, bending into both knees, dipping down. Pause here for an inhale and an exhale. Lean forward, both hands come down to the ground. Shift forward into the standing left leg. Right leg lifts up behind you, standing splits. Options past that are to try and find some version of Warrior 3, simply lifting the hands off of the ground. Staying calm, staying focused for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both hands come down to the ground. As you're ready, start to stand yourself up, still balancing on the standing left leg. Right knee comes up. So this is option 1, staying right here. Option 2, maybe right knee starts to pull open towards the right side. And option 3, maybe taking hooks with the first 2 fingers and pressing the right leg straight out to the side. You know what? It's not happening for me today, but that's all right. Standing tall, breathing deeply, not letting the ego run wild. Good. Pull that right leg back in towards center. Both hands come down as you take a big step back with the right leg. A big step back with the left leg to meet it. Full breath in and out. Maybe shaking the left leg up in the air. Maybe taking the opportunity for Vinyasa. Maybe just with knees on the ground, taking a break. Very nice. Meet you back in downward facing dog. Full breath in, the left leg floats back and up. Exhale, step the left foot forward, front of mat. And step the right foot forward to meet it. Press both legs straight, flatten the back. And exhale. Maybe the legs are quite straight by now as you start to fold forward. Make sure you're tucking chin into chest. And we're going to pause here for a moment. It's taking a chance to catch our breath. Maybe doing something with the arms, maybe grabbing onto the ankles, maybe hands on opposite elbows. Maybe the back of the hands just resting on the ground. Let's try to find a few of your deepest breaths to compose. Very nice. Bend both knees and slowly start to bring yourself up to standing. And once you get there, let's loop the shoulders a few times. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Very good. All right, hands to the waist here, front of your mat. Let's pick up the left foot and take a small step back. Think about 1 foot in between the feet. How many more times can you use foot in one sentence? That's something you can ponder as you start to lift the left heel up. So your weight is straight over the right leg. want you to lift your right arm straight up into the sky. Reach your left arm straight down towards the ground. And we're going to try to make some progress towards dancer pose. So we'll see if we can bend into the left knee. And we're going to try to make this connection between the hand and the left foot. Now, if it doesn't happen, don't force it. Maybe you have a strap nearby. You can help make that connection. Maybe you're just working right here. No worries. Dancer isn't my best pose, but putting in the work. All right. So you have the connection between left hand and foot. Right arm is still up. Start to kick back through the left foot, left leg. While you do that, start to feel the torso and the right arm. Lean forward. Take note that I am not way down here. I have some lift. I'm trying to pull back through the left leg. Strong right leg. Stay focused. For 3, 2, and 1. Stand up tall. Let the foot go. Good. Now, bring the left foot in front of the right leg and cross the feet. So your left foot is on the right side now. Pinky toes are pretty close. And let's start to relieve all of that big stress, big effort we've been placing on the legs so far. Our first big passive forward fold. Just doing our best to let the torso hang heavy here. Chin tucking in towards the chest once again. And you might let the hips sway from side to side. If the balance feels good, you're feeling very stable, you can maybe take the hands in opposite elbows. Let the hands come down to the ground. Take a full breath in. And an exhale out. Uncross the legs here. Bring yourself up standing. And get a little weird. Just shake the legs out. Ooh, mama. Hope none of you were silly enough to do a leg workout before class tonight, like your foolish instructor. We're really feeling it, but no worries. We're going to sleep good tonight. All right. So let's take our last active pose, and we'll be all finished here. So standing at the front of your mat, both hands to the waist. Balancing on the standing left leg. Pausing for a moment, preparing for what's up ahead. The right heel up. So our weight is directly over the left leg. Let the left arm float straight up to the sky. Let the right knee bend. And all of those same precautions apply. Maybe we're just working right here with the right knee bent. Still a pretty difficult balance. Perhaps you can let the right arm float down. Make that connection between hand and foot. So take a full breath in. Prepare. And as you're ready, start to kick into the right hand with the right foot. Leaning the torso forward. Not so far forward, though. Stay strong through the left leg. And keep the breath moving. Take a full breath in. Good. Exhale, start to stand yourself up. Release the right leg if you had it. Swing the right leg in front of you, over towards the left. Good. And cross up the feet. So pinky toes are touching. Right foot is on the left side. And as you're ready, starting to fold forward. It should feel really nice by now. Force yourself forward to the full edge of your stretch. Block is very useful here. Take a full breath in and an exhale out. Uncross the legs. Step your feet about as wide as your mat. Start to bend into the knees, squatting the hips down until you bring your bottom flat onto the ground, about at the center of your mat. Good. So try to keep the knees bent. Bring the bottoms of your feet together. Sit up tall over the hips. Grab onto the toes. And as you're ready, try to take a forward fold. Bounding pose. So just find your deepest breaths of the evening. Is behind us now. Take a full breath in. Full exhale through the mouth. Lift the torso up. Pick the knees up. Grab onto the back of the thighs and roll flat onto your back. Yeah, it's all over. Very nice, everybody. 2 minutes for any final movement, stretches, or extra postures that you like to throw in towards the end of your class or may be calling to you now. Very good. Hope you're finding what you need here. Whenever you're ready, once again, try to bring that movement down into stillness, perhaps flat on your back or in a seated meditative pose, the way we started class. Just preparing to reap the rewards of all of our hard work. Shavasana, the pose of the corpse. It's remaining completely still here. All of the effort and intensity we've been placing on the breath, let that revert to its most natural pace. Let the eyes close. And perhaps bring your mind back to the mantra you said at the beginning of class. It's the last few minutes between you and the sound of your own breath. Just a few rounds of breath here. Blinking the eyes open and bringing some movement back to the body. Give yourself about a minute to get back up to your seated position. After a full, well-rounded practice, hopefully feeling a little more space, a little more strength in the body, and a little more breathing room in the mind. Maybe those sources of stress and tension in your life are not encroaching so much on your sense of self. Important to keep in mind. No matter how tough things get, it's not a reflection on us. It's who we are. We always have a strong center point to come back to. It starts with finding the breath. Take a full breath in. And then exhale out. As always, thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, namaste.